There was no king like Josiah, no king before or after, who reestablished covenant with the Lord and turned to God with all his heart, soul, and strength. His story can be found in 2 Kings 22 and 23. So his grandfather and his father before him were not living in accordance to the Lord. But by the time Josiah became king, he was only 8 years old. When King Josiah sent his secretary Shaphan to go out to talk to the high priest Hilkiah, who was the priest at the time. So Shaphan and Hilkiah are having a conversation. Hilkiah tells Shaphan, hey, I found the book of the law. We need to bring this back to King Josiah. So Shaphan reads the book of the law to King Josiah, and King Josiah immediately goes into repentance because he realizes this is not the way he was governing the land. The people were not living in accordance to the book of the law. So he tore his clothes. He was truly repentant. But not only was he repentant, he called the people of his land into one spot together and reestablished the covenant that he found after reading the word. And not only did he reestablish covenant, he went immediately into action. He tore down the idols and the high places and got rid of things and burned things, everything that was unlike God. He truly cleaned house. Now, God was still angry with the people of Judah, and there was still some consequences for the repeated evils that were happening, but he recognized what King Josiah did. And it says in 2 Kings 23, neither before nor after Josiah was there a king like him who turned to the Lord as he did, with all his heart and with all his soul and with all his strength, in accordance with the law of Moses. A lot of times when people come to me asking for advice, it's impossible to give advice about things that I can't put God in, because without having God in the center, things just don't work. So it just reminds me of this story when King Josiah just got back to the word and back to God and truly changed the ways of how he was governing things. So same in our lives, truly getting back to God, our covenant, why we chose him, getting rid of things that aren't like him. You have to have him in the center of it. So it's a great story to read about putting God back into the center of your life. And we learn that from King Josiah, we learn that from our Bible, and we learn that from God. Thank you for watching.